Isaiah chapter 58. Cry aloud, do not spare. Lift up your voice like the shofar. Declare to my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me day by day and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness and did not forsake the right ruling of their Elohim. They ask of me rulings of righteousness. They delight in drawing near to Elohim. They say, why have we fasted and you have not seen? Why have we afflicted our beings, and you took no note? Look, in the day of your fasting you find pleasure, and drive in all your laborers. Look, you fast for strife and contention, and to strike with the fist of wrongness. You do not fast as you do this day, to make your voice heard on high. Is it a fast that I have chosen, a day for a man to afflict his being? Is it to bow his head like a bulrush, and to spread out sackcloth and ashes? Do you call this a fast, an acceptable day to Yah? This is not the fast that I have chosen, to loosen the tight cords of wrongness, to undo the bands of the yoke, to exempt the oppressed, and to break off every yoke? Is it not to share your bread with the hungry, that you bring to your house the poor who are cast out, when you see the naked and cover them, and hide yourself from your own flesh? Then your light will break forth like the morning, your healing spring forth speedily, and your righteousness shall go before you. The esteem of Yah will be your rear guard. Then when you call Yah, would you answer? When you cry, would he say, here I am? If you take away the yoke from your midst, the pointing of the finger, and the speaking of unrighteousness, if you extend your being to the hungry and satisfy the afflicted being, then your light shall dawn in the darkness, and your darkness be as noon. Then Yah will guide you continually, and satisfy your being in drought, and strengthen your bones. And you shall be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water whose waters do not fail. And those from among you shall build old waste places. You shall raise up the foundations of many generations, and you will be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of streets to dwell in. If you do turn back your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my set-apart day, and shall call the Sabbath a delight, the set-apart day of Yah esteemed, and shall esteem it, not doing your own ways, nor finding your own pleasure, nor speaking your own words, then you shall delight yourself in Yah, and I shall cause you to ride on the heights of the earth, and feed you with the inheritance of Jacob your father, for the mouth of Yah has spoken.